Let me see. It's been almost a year now, right, that you are in Armenia. So what are the maybe your favorite places that you visited so far that you could recommend for our listeners?
Yeah, I think if you're a city person, which I am actually, I love nature, but I like nature just to be accessible, and I like it. I always have to return to a city. If you're a city person, I definitely suggest going to Gyumri, which is the second largest city. It's still really small, by terms of Western Europe or the United States, but it is really, really a charming place. And it is where the earthquake took place in 1988. So there's still actually destruction there today, which is really sad. But it's kind of like finding its feet again. And even Ryanair opened up discount flights there, which haven't happened yet because of the virus. But I was supposed to be on the first one from Germany. So
it's a direct flight from Germany to Gyumri.
Yeah. So
how much is the ticket?
It was like $30.
Oh my God!
Yeah. But
from Gyumri to Germany for $30.
Yeah. And then there's one from Athens, Greece to Gyumri as well. There is speculation that those flights are not going to end up happening at all, though. So I really hope that's not the case. Because Gyumri is really cool. It's got this really like interesting architecture made with like black tuff, which is like a volcanic stone here. So it's like the architecture and the stone is a little bit darker than like what you would see anywhere else. It's just a really charming city. It's got this like old school feel to it. I absolutely adore it. And there's some really cool cafes that have started popping up there. There's one called Herbs and Honey. And it's run by a guy who was living in Switzerland for many years. He's Armenian, and then came back, and he works with like local farmers and local artists to run this cafe. And he uses like herbs from the mountains and stuff for all the tea and local honey. It's a really, really unique place. So there's actually a lot going on in Gyumri that makes it worthy of tourism. So if you're a city person, I definitely recommend heading there. Also, I love Yerevan. Like for me, it's reserved, but it also has like, it's foreign enough to keep me intrigued, but it's also like a very reserved and not too chaotic of a city. The buildings are pink here. They're made with like this pink tuff. Like my apartment right now, actually, if you were to go outside of it, you could see it. It's really beautiful. In the evenings, it like just kind of illuminates. It's really gorgeous. I mean, there's a lot going on here compared to any other Armenian city. So if you like culture, experiences, food, nightlife, this is definitely the hub for that. If I were to say like nature, I always was drawn to the south because it was drier. There's not as many trees. It's dry. It's arid. It has a landscape that I'm not familiar with.
Okay.
So I always was drawn to that because it looked different than where I'm from in the US. Where I'm from is really green. It's hilly. Well, not the city, but like out in the western part, it's hilly. We have an ocean. Then I went up recently to the Lori. It's one of the provinces here. And it's completely green. It's got like rivers and trees. It's lush. And I really, really liked it. And I felt really kind of like at home in that environment. And I would definitely say like we were in Odzun, which is near the border of Georgia. There's monasteries there. But there's like, it's part of the Debed Gorge there. And it is absolutely some of the most beautiful scenery in this country, like hands down. So I would say that that's kind of become my new favorite area up in that.
What's the name of it?
Odzun. O-D-Z. Odzun. O-D-Z-U-N. Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'll check it out.
It's just stunning. And we stayed at, so before we went to Odzun, we stayed at a B&B in a village called Gargar. It's kind of close-ish to there. But the B&B is called Geologist House, and it's run by this guy, Armin. And it's just a stunning location in a village. Then we ended up at a B&B up in Odzun called B&B Odzun. And the family that ran it, the guy who runs it, his name's Sergo, and it's his family. He gave us like a vodka making class. He took us all around the region. We got to see monasteries, gorges, like it was just incredible. So, I mean, I think the hospitality of those places plus the scenery just left me speechless. So I think that's like my new favorite region for right now. I don't know.
What's the name? What's the name of the B&B?
So there is Geologist House. It's in Gargar.
Okay.
So it's kind of close to Vanadzor. It's over the mountain pass, the Pushkin's Pass. And then from there, we went to another B&B up in Odzun. It's called B&B Odzun. Both of them are exceptional. So if anybody's listening and they want a really cool place to stay in Armenia, like I highly recommend both places. We had fantastic experiences at both.
For full episodes, go to solopacker.com.